Super Sunday, drinking beers in my chair. I was watching the TV, Fuji blimp in the air. Coming up was the pregame. It was 3 hours long. Kathy Lee started crooning my favorite Star-Spangled Song. There were lots of commercials, Nike, Coke, Taco Bell. I told my Charger Palace team would lose. He said, go to hell. Then at last the game started. On the very first play, I heard the voice of Al Michaels. I thought I heard him say, welcome to the Super Bowl, California. Two teams from the coast, with San Diego's toast. The Niners should win the first Super Bowl, California. A 17-point spread, means the Bolts are dead. In the Niners lockers, there's pink champagne on ice. In their heads, Chargers wonder, who will stop Jerry Rice? In the Tahoe casinos, has the point spread increased? Stan Humphries told his team, hey guys, hope we score 6 points at least. In his booth at Joe Robbie, Frank Gifford sweats. Who will watch the game depends upon how one-sided it gets. Final score won't be released until they tell next of kin. Charger fans can root all they want, but they will never win.
Dallas fans, your reign is done. Sunday's game will be out Steve Young. Emmitt Smith, he can't even run. Sunday's game will be out Steve Young. Yeah, 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 yeah. Niners got Steve Young. Niners got Steve Young. His Super Bowl work ain't done, 'cause number 8's number 1. What will poor Dallas do? Their season is almost through. You know that Emmitt pulled his hamstring, and 1 month later still in pain. Oh man, this game's a mismatch, 'cause the Niners got Steve Young, and there's something wrong with Aikman's brain. Niners got Steve Young. Niners got Steve Young. If he can't pass, he'll run. The Cowboys' days are almost done. Bad news for the silver and blue. What will Barry Switzer do? With all the pressure he's been under, he's hoping Emmitt Smith ain't lame. You know the Cowboys gotta wonder how to stop the Niner thunder, but you can't when Steve Young's on his game. Niners got Steve Young. Niners got Steve Young. The Cowboys' reign is almost done. Niners got Steve Young.
Bolt fan, snap out of your denial. I
think I see Steve Young coming over a goal line pile. Rice in the end zone, O'Brien kicks a field goal. And if the Niners stop Natron means they'll win another Super Bowl. Be the 5th time the Niners win the Super Bowl. Bold fan, snap out of your denial. I think I see Steve Young coming over a goal line pile. Niners win the Super Bowl! Niners win the Super Bowl! Niners win the Super Bowl! Niners win the Super Bowl!
Hi, this is Polite Pete on the third tee. Polite Pete is always very quiet when others are teeing off or putting, and he's quick to compliment another player on a fine shot. Oh, you the man, nice one, just like Payne Stewart. Ooh, I love his knickers. Oh.
Raunchy Ralph plays air guitar while his opponent is teeing off.
Oh.
Yeah, more human than human. And when the loser mishits one, Ralph quips, nice shot, Margaret. You want to use the ladies' tee next hole?
Oh, that's classy. Polite Pete always replaces divots. Oopsie. And he always yells, 4 if there's any chance of a stray shot hitting someone. Look out, Mr. Finkel, 4!
Raunchy Ralph, he slips his divots down his pants.
Oh.
You know, I got a couple of bare spots on my own lawn. And after smacking a shot or two at the bozos on the next green, Raunchy Ralph laughs. Hey, heads up, you dumbasses.
Someone could get hurt, not funny.
That's the point, Petey.
Polite Pete is always honest when it comes to keeping score. Oops, bogeyman bit me there. Ow, give me a snowman. And he's quick to help fellow players search for their lost balls. I think we'll find it in these bushes. I just pray there aren't any spiders in there. Ooh, icky, icky, ooh.
Raunchy Ralph, he threatens his opponents in the cheating form. Hey, I know where your kids go to school. You better give me another birdie and nobody gets hurt.
Oh.
And during Senior's Day, he wears a devil mask and hides in the bushes. So when Grandma comes in looking for her lost ball, yeah! It's cardiac time.
So ends another episode of Polite Pete.
And Raunchy Ralph, hey Pete.
What?
Bite my ball washer.
What the hell happened? That's what I want to know. What the hell happened? That's the name of my show. I'm former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. And my guest today is a dude who's celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday to him. Would you welcome, please, disgraced U.S. Senator Robert Packwood. Say, Packy, happy birthday. You've been celebrating?
Oh, you bet I have been, Mike. In fact, last night my buddies threw a big party and a stripper even jumped out of my cake.
Ooh, stripper jumped out of your cake. Was
yeah.
she hot?
I didn't really notice. I was too busy fondling the buttocks of one of my staffers.
You know, we heard lots of women say you sexually harassed them, Senator Packwood. First, you said, no way, no way. Then you turned around and resigned. So, Senator Packwood, I got to ask you one thing, man. What the hell happened?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Mike. Those women who say I sexually harassed them, well, it's too bad they can't take a joke.
Take a joke? You mean you was joking? But Senator Bob, one chick said you forced her to French kiss you.
Well, sure, but it was all tongue-in-cheek.
That's a good one, Senator Packwood. Now, but you said you was going to fight these allegations in court, so how come you resigned?
Well, that Barbara Boxer bitch, she set me up, Mike. She said that she'd cut me a deal if I resigned, but it looks like she's gonna stiff me, that bitch.
Gonna stiff you? What was the deal supposed to be?
Well, she promised that if I resigned, she'd let me fondle her buttocks. What an ass, huh?
Yeah, Senator Packwood, a lot of people say the same thing about you, but I do hope you enjoy the rest of your birthday, and I do thank you for joining us today on What the Hell Happened? Oh, and Senator Packwood, one more thing, man. Get your hand off my butt!
Hey, come on. I was just congratulating you on that fight, that win over McNeely. Come on.
Tonight on Rise Guy's Vision, he's the champion of the chubby, America's heftiest hero. If you liked Batman Forever, you'll love the return of the corpulent crusader in Fat Man for dinner!
Look, sir, the fat signal must be another dire emergency. You'll be leaving right away, I assume?
Yeah, as soon as I finish these buffalo wings, Alfred. Hey, Alfred, we got any pizza rolls?
Yes, of course, sir.
Hurry up, I'm starving, man. It's the movie that had people waiting in line all weekend. The buffet line. It's Fat Man for dinner. See Fat Man battle arch villains The Griddler and Stewface.
You need me to help you beat Fat Man, Stewface. I'll throw these hotcakes at him, and when he tries to eat them, he'll painfully discover that they're hotcakes, all right. They're hot enough to burn his tongue! Hot off the Griddler!
Who needs you, Griddler? I would have beaten Fat Man long ago, except...
Except what, Stewface?
Well, those damn cooked carrots keep getting stuck up my nose. Ooh.
Don't miss Fat Man for dinner! Only on Rise Guys Vision!
Sir, I don't mean to rush you, but it's been 2 hours now since the fat signal was raised.
Yeah, guys gotta eat, doesn't he, Alfred? Hey, I tell you what, let's go see if I spilled any fries between the seats of the Fatmobile, would you? Hurry up, I'm starving, man.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of unusual taste. I love to chow down on barbecue ribs, also arms, thighs, and calves, neck, and waist. Take a glance at my menu. I've got roast chuck, roast bill, and roast breads. The crisper tray in my icebox has no lettuce but plenty of heads. Pleased to eat you. Hope you guess my name. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. And what's in my stew is a key to all my thing. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. I stuck a fork in some pita guy when I saw it was time for my lunch. Jeffrey Dahmer. I poured some milk on an officer man for a breakfast of Captain Crunch. Jeffrey Dahmer. I ate Frank and his buddy named Hank, 'cause they looked tasty when I saw them down at the bank. Jeffrey Dahmer. Pleased to eat you. Hope you guess my name. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. And what's in my stew is a key to all my things. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer.
From Hollywood, it's the Not Tonight Show with Jay Lamo. Join Jay and his guests, Elizabeth Berkley's boobs, and now, Jay Lamo.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks, and welcome to the Not Tonight Show. I'm Jay Lamo. Have you been following this Pete Wilson presidential campaign? Looks like the governor's campaign is in financial trouble. Yeah, did you see this in the papers? It's unbelievable. Pete Wilson's campaign is so strapped for funds, they had to alter their security plans during his rallies. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, now the Secret Service agents spend their time checking the aisles for loose change. Hey! Okay, we got a great show for you. In fact, my guests are featured in the hottest movie in the country right now. The movie is Showgirls, about a stripper who becomes a Las Vegas dancer, and it's full of frontal female nudity. Hey, so would you join me, please, in welcoming the stars of Showgirls, Elizabeth Berkley's breasts. Hey, come on out here, girls.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Well, this is kind of unusual. I haven't had two boobs on the show since Bob Dole and Newt Gingrich stopped by. Hey! Hey, how do I address you gals anyway?
Actually, we prefer to be undressed,
Undressed,
Jay.
yeah. I can see that from your appearance in Showgirls. It's rated NC-17, and I guess the NC stands for nipples and cleavage, huh? Hey! Hey!
Jay, after all those appearances and years on Saved by the Bell, this movie has really been a bust-out experience.
Bust-out experience.
For us.
That's great. Let me ask you, did you breasts do all your own stunts for the movie?
Well, there were a couple of real jiggly scenes that required stunt doubles.
Or in your case, stunt double D's, huh? Hey! Hey! Listen, what's next for you two, Breath?
Oh, we've been just flooded with offers.
I'll bet you have.
Oh, we'll probably end up in Woody Allen's new movie, Stardust Memories.
Stardust Memory, that should be good.
Or the new Tom Hanks film, Brawless in Seattle.
Brawless in Seattle, look forward to that. One thing's for sure, you two Breath are big stars now. I just hope I get invited the day they ask you to leave your footprints in front of Grauman's Tiny Theater. Hey! Hey! Hey, we're out of time. On behalf of my guest, Elizabeth Berkley's Breast, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow when my guest will be the Unabomber with details on the new movie they're making about his manifesto. Yeah, should be the biggest bomb since Judge Dredd. Hey! Hey! Till then, this is Jay Lamo saying, hey! Hi, Polite Pete is always cheerful while waiting in line for tickets or refreshments and likes to make small talk with the other theater patrons to make the movie experience more enjoyable for everybody. Hey, I hear Robin the Boy Wonder will be in the new Batman movie. Oh, and the new Batsuit has nipples. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, Raunchy Ralph can't believe they charge $3 for a large Coke, so he sneaks in his own refreshments.
Oh.
Hey, baby, hey, I got a hot dog down my pants. You want to see? And, oh, geez, I think the milk duds in my shorts are melting. Holy cow.
Serves you right, you sneaky Ralph. Polite Pete always observes proper aisle etiquette and is courteous to the person sitting next to him. Hey, let's be armrest buddies. This'll be fun. Ooh.
Oh, Raunchy Ralph says, hey, if I paid $7, I'm taking the armrest. So move your elbow, fat boy. Oh, did I hurt your feelings, Mr. Sensitive? Jeez, hey, you're in the wrong movie theater. Bridges of Madison County's in the next theater, sweetheart.
So mean. Polite Pete knows that when it comes to the movies, there's one rule you must observe above all others. No talking during the feature. And when the show's over, I always put my trash in the proper receptacle. Oh, 2 points. Swish right in there. Ooh.
Raunchy Ralph says, hey, what's the fun of going to the movies if you can't talk back to the screen?
Oh.
Hey, Sharon Stone. Hey, you're a much better actress with your panties off.
Shut up, Rob. I'm watching the movie.
And of course, I always give away the ending. Hey, Petey, the husband's the killer, you dumbass.
Oh, just ruined it for everybody. So ends another episode of Polite Pete.
And Raunchy Ralph, hey, Pete.
What?
Bite my matinee stub.
And now it's time for the adventures of the Time Lawyers. Join Johnny Cochran, Barry Scheck, and the rest of O.J. Simpson's legal dream team as they travel through time in search of truth, justice, and anybody willing to pay them large sums of money. Johnny Cochran, I just saw the Dream Team signal and got it as quickly as I could. What's going on, Johnny?
Barry, I believe I've located a potential new client. I've set the Wayback Machine for 1865.
1865, you mean?
Yes, yeah, man, we'll be defending John Wilkes Booth, man, the man accused of assassinating President Abraham Lincoln. Quickly, to the time machine.
And so, members of the jury, seeing as how we have eyewitnesses, not to mention the fact that the assailant was captured with the smoking murder weapon in his hand, I believe you have no choice but to find the defendant, John Wilkes Booth, guilty of murder.
Wow, that's preposterous.
Who the devil are you?
Wow, I'm Johnny Cochran from the Dream Team, and we represent Mr. Booth in the matter. We are prepared to prove our client not guilty. Now, allow me to present my colleague, Barry Scheck.
Thank you, Johnny. Members of the jury, I would like to call to the witness stand Mary Todd Lincoln, the president's widow. So, your husband was killed on the night of April 9th, 1865. Is that correct?
Yes, it was just horrible.
And other than that, how was the show, Mrs. Lincoln?
I beg your pardon. Don't take that tone with me, young man.
Isn't it true, Mrs. Lincoln, that while none of the victim's hair was found on the coat of my client, there were several strands of his hair found on your outer garments? Isn't it true?
Well, I suppose that's possible. He was my husband.
Isn't it true, Mrs. Lincoln, that your husband spent many long hours in the White House, many long nights, because you constantly henpecked him at home? Isn't it true, Mrs. Lincoln?
We were far from the ideal couple, I admit, but...
Isn't it true, Mrs. Lincoln, that you killed Ron and Nicole?
I killed who? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I got confused. Johnny, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Thank you, Barry. Members of the jury, before you have an innocent man hanged, I want you to consider this. If you convict this man, then 60 years from now, a Nazi by the name of Adolf Hitler will try to conquer the world. Thank you.
Your Honor, we have already reached a verdict. We find the defendant, John Wilkes Booth, not guilty of murder. However, we find Mrs. Abraham Lincoln guilty of the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, whoever they are.
Oh, nice work, Johnny. Looks like we killed two birds with one stone, but there's only one thing that troubles me.
The thought that we may have freed a killer?
Oh, no, who's got our money? That's what I'm worried about.
Don't worry, I've arranged to receive payment from the Confederate syndicate that hired Booth to kill Lincoln in the first place.
That's great. We're in the money.
What the hell happened? That's what I want to know. What the hell happened? That's the name of my show. I'm former heavyweight champion world Mike Tyson, and I gotta say, I'm getting a little tired of that theme music. We need something with a little more kick. Maybe something from my new favorite band, Booty and the Hopefish. They sound good. Anyway, today's guest is someone I've been a fan of since I was just a juvenile delinquent. He's got the hottest movie in the country. Say hello to Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Golly, Mike, thanks for having me.
Dude, I gotta ask you straight up, Casper. What the hell happened?
Well, what do you mean, Mike? The movie was #1 over the weekend. It's doing great business.
I know that, you dead dummy. What I mean is, I've been watching you on cartoons for a long time, but I always wondered what the hell happened to turn you into a ghost in the first place.
Oh, that's a good question, Mike. Nobody ever asks me that. I guess I could tell you, but it's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, come on, Casper. I've been dying to know. I'm sorry, that's bad taste. I shouldn't say that. I mean nothing. I don't mean nothing.
That's okay, Mike. Very funny. Well, I was a boy back in the days of the big 12-inch G.I. Joes. You remember those?
Oh,
don't
I
you?
remember, yes.
Well, you may also remember that for a while there, they made a special G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip.
Yeah, that's why Barbie's breast was so sensitive.
Yeah, I thought that was funny when I heard it in the 4th grade, too.
Hey, shut up.
Anyway, I had this Kung Fu grip G.I. Joe, and well, I was exploring my anatomy as, young boys will do.
Yeah, I found out they do a lot of that in prison, too, Casper, but
Well-
hey, what the hell happened?
Well, I put Mr. Kung Fu grip on my winky.
Oh, no.
And, let me tell you, he had quite a grip.
Oh, no, Casper.
By the time anybody found me, it was too late. I was long gone.
Oh, Casper, that is terrible. Kung Fu grip G.I. Joe winky death. Oh.
That's why my voice is so high, too.
I bet, yeah.
But I can't complain. It wasn't until I became a ghost that I hit the big time.
Yeah, well, I guess you get the VIP treatment now, huh, Casper?
Well, actually, I get the RIP treatment. Oh, but my agent's worried that I'll be typecast as a little dead boy.
Yeah, kind of like Macaulay Culkin, huh?
Oh, wait a minute, he's not dead.
No, but his career is. Hey, Casper, thanks for spooking with us. We'll see you at the movies, and we'll see y'all next time on Join Me, Casper. What the hell happened?
Ooh, boo.
Hey, don't do that, Casper. You scared the crap out of me, man.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, the world's on the brink of nuclear holocaust and two men aboard a U.S. sub must decide whether to push the button. Denzel Washington and Homer J. Simpson star in Simpson Tide.
Attention, USS Springfield, this is your captain speaking. We have been ordered to launch nuclear missiles. Kablamo!
But Captain, we also received a second emergency message. What did it say?
I don't know. I spilled some mustard on it and had to throw it away.
But Captain, that could have been an order to call off the nuclear attack. If we don't verify the message, millions could be killed for no reason.
I know that, Mr. Smarty Pants, but what's the point of having a big submarine if you can't blow stuff up? Awooga! Awooga! Dive! Oh boy, this is fun!
World War III is only moments away, and only the men aboard the USS Springfield can stop it in Simpson Tide. Captain, enemy sub on radar. Torpedoes in the water. If we don't do something, we're tuna.
Oh, tuna? Stub? That sounds pretty good.
But Captain, what should we do?
Hold on to your butts, boys. I'm off to the mess hall for a tuna sub.
Simpson Tide, tonight only on Rise Guys Vision.
Go!
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, it's the most eagerly anticipated wussy movie of the year. Clint Eastwood, Meryl Streep, and Adam Sandler star in the story of three star-crossed lovers, the bridges of Billy Madison County.
You know, it's hard for an aging action hero like me to play a sensitive guy like this, but I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Clint. I wish we could be together,
Yeah.
but but...
There's someone else, isn't
Yes,
there?
yes, it's my husband, and he needs me.
He loves you that much, huh?
Oh, no, it's not that. He needs me because he's got the IQ of a dill pickle.
Billy
Oh, here he comes now.
Madison,
Billy.
Madison.
Billy, I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is Clint.
Oh, want to touch the hiney?
Oh, Billy, no.
Go ahead, punk. Touch my hiney.
No, if you don't mind.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll wonder why you wasted $6. The Bridges of Billy, Madison County. Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, right after Pete Wilson recovers from throat surgery in Rasper. The St. Jeans.
I'm glad you came to visit me in Phoenix, March, but I should warn you, I'm still a little sore about those 2 losses to Houston and San Antonio, so I don't want to talk about that, okay?
All right, Gary. By the way, I got our taxes done on time.
No, I just said I don't want to talk about those games and taxes. I don't want to talk about the playoffs or the Denver Nuggets or any basketball stuff. Let's talk about something else, okay?
All right, Gary. That's why I'm here, to take your mind off of things.
Did the kids have a good Easter?
Oh, they sure did. They just loved their treats. In fact, I was going to bring you your own Easter eggs, but we didn't have enough baskets.
No, neither did we Friday night. Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't mean that. Here, let me put on some nice soft music to relax you.
That's nice, Marge. I just love that, John. Denver! Don't, Marge, you're not helping!
Oh, dear. Oh, it was an accident, Gary. Maybe we should go grab something to eat. You know, there's a McDonald's down the street. I know how you just love those chicken...
Don't say it! No, Marge, I'm sorry to be so grouchy, but this is a big game, and we haven't beaten the Suns in Phoenix since Spud Webb was just a tater tot.
I know, Gary, but you can't hide from the pressure. You've got to stay positive.
I guess you're right. I'm going to turn on the sports channel right now.
This is your Duff Bear Sports Report. I'm Kent Brockman, and with me is Phoenix Suns superstar Charles Barney. Any prediction for tonight's game against the Kings, Sir Charles?
Well, let me just say this.
Charles Barney, are you okay?
Holy cow! I just fell on Joe Klein!
Look at that, Gary. I don't want to jinx you, but I had a wild dream last night. I dreamed that you won tonight's game.
Big deal. I had a wilder dream. I dreamed that Michael Smith made a free throw. Like that's going to happen.
How much is that doggy in the window? Oh, Polite Pete just loves to gaze at the adorable puppies at the pet shop. But when the poochies get a little too excited, he lets the storekeeper know. Oh, Mr. Finkel, I'm afraid Peppy Puppy made a doodle. Oh.
Raunchy Ralph, he can't figure why everybody says puppies are cute. Hey, they're furry little feces factories, if you ask me.
Oh.
And when a puppy at the pet store takes a dump, he lets everybody know about it. Hey, Finkel, clean up on aisle 3. Jeez, what a stench! What kind of dumbass would buy a dog called a Shih Tzu? That's like buying a dog named a crap hound or something.
Not what it means, Ralph. Oh, never mind. Polite Pete handles the bunnies and gerbils with gentle care.
Oh.
And warns the children not to poke their fingers in the cages. Remember, children, even little kitties have sharp claws. Snip, snip, look out.
Hey, Pete!
What?
Hey, those gerbils act like they know you.
Oh.
Raunchy Ralph, he handles the hamsters carefully, too.
That's nice.
Yeah, I pick them up and stick the squirmy little footballs in the snake's cage. Hey, kids, come here. Come here, kids. Hey, you want to see how the food chain works?
Hit us in the snake's cage. Ralph did it. Ralph did it. Polite Pete says the best thing about a trip to the pet shop is you get to talk to the animals. Do-do-do-dee-do-do-do. Come on, Ralph, sing with me.
Oh,
Do-do-do-dee.
please.
Especially the parrots. Tweet, tweet, you're a pretty boy. Can you say hello, hello, hello?
Raunchy Ralph,
Hello.
he talks to the birds too, Pete. Yeah, when nobody's looking, I teach him to swear.
Oh.
Hey, birdie boy, hey, can you say, come on and buy me, you cheap dumbass? Ain't nature wonderful, Pete?
Oh, that's sick. So ends another episode of Polite Pete.
And Raunchy Ralph, hey, Pete.
What?
Bite my squeaky chew toy.
Squeak, squeak.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, it's the summer's spiciest, sexiest, south of the border sizzler, Antonio Banderas and Homer Simpson star in Desperado.
Homer, you are a true amigo. I can't thank you enough for going to Mexico with me to bust up a drug ring.
Wait a minute, bust up a drug ring? When you said we were making a run for the border, I thought we were going to Taco Bell. Oh!
He's the baddest, boldest gringo around, and all the chicas know it. He's Homer Simpson in Desperado.
Oh, Senor Homer, you make me so hot. I would do anything for you. You just tell me.
Oh, yes. You could make me some of those sugary Mexican donut-like churro thingies. Mmm, churros.
Don't miss Banderas and Simpson in Desperado. Tonight, only on Rise Guys Vision.
Right after the new hit movie about the talking pig, the Shannon Faulkner story.
Now playing on Rise Guys Vision, don't miss the adventures of America's most powerful golfing superheroes, the mighty Golf and Driving Rangers. There's the Green Ranger. He's always on the green. There's the Red Striped Ranger. He only uses range balls. There's the Pink Ranger, a lesbian from the ladies' tour. And there's the Black Ranger, Calvin P. The mighty Golf and Driving Rangers, golfing against evil to protect the earth and making sure everybody replaces their divots. Stupid Rangers, at last I will defeat you with my new Dragon Zord driver. Look at the sweet spot on this baby. Whoa.
Oh no, the bogey monster! Come on, Rangers, it's golfing time! Arnold Palmer Zord power!
Nancy Lopez Zord power.
Payne Stewart Knicker Zord power!
It's the mighty Golf and Driving Rangers, only on Rise Guys Vision.
Tommy, remember to keep your head down on your backswing.
Thanks for the tip, Zordon! All right!
Golf, golf, driving Rangers. Golf, golf, driving Rangers.
What the hell happened? That's what I want to know. What the hell happened? That's the name of my show on former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. And my guest today was in the news all day yesterday, but he's granting his first interview to me, of course. Would you welcome, please, the Folsom Dam? Hey, Dammy, what's up?
My water level, that's what's up, Mike. Hey, that's a little damn humor. Hey, sorry about those wet spots on the floor there, Mike.
That's okay, Dammy. I know you can't help it. You've been leaking quite a bit since yesterday. Big story in the news with a busted gate at the Folsom Dam, which is why I got to ask you one thing, Folsom Dam. What the hell happened?
Well, frankly, Mike, when you get to be my age, these things happen, you know. I was built between 1948 and 1956, and with all the rain we had this winter, it's hard to hold it, you know?
Hard to hold it, you mean? Kind of like that chick on TV for the bladder control briefs, man?
Exactly. But hey, I'm still doing my job. I mean, I ain't gonna let anyone get flooded, although we do have a temporary ban on recreators. Oh, hey, could you excuse me for just a minute there, Mike?
What's your Dammy? What's the problem?
Oh, some idiot's out there fishing in the river near my spillway. Hey, Kurt Gowdy! Yeah, you dumbass! Hey, don't you watch the news? I got a busted spillgate here. Get your pole out of my flow. I'm sorry about that, Mike.
You tell him, Dammy. That's okay, Mr. Folsom Dam. But let me ask you, how long will it take for the state urologist to fix your leak?
I think you mean state hydrologist, Mike.
Whatever.
Although it's pretty much the same thing. They're gonna have to take my water level down about 40 feet and then take a look at my broken gate and maybe replace it. Thing is, I've been trying to tell them that one gate had a really weak back.
Well, when did you notice that?
Oh, about a week back. That's another damn joke there, Mike. And a damn good one.
Yeah, well, we hope they get you fixed up real soon, Folsom Dam, and I thank you for joining me today on What the Hell Happened?
Well, sure, Mike. Water Friends 4. Get it? Water Friends 4.
Man, I think all that water you lost is making you woozy or something.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, it's Friday the 13th, and that means one of the most terrifying butchers in film history is back. Don't miss the return of Sergeant Joe, Friday the 13th. This is the city, Los Angeles. My name is Friday the 13th. I carry a big, bloody knife. 6 a.m. got a call from a lady, claimed to be home by herself. Thought I'd check it out, maybe stab her several times in the abdomen. Gangway Jason! Freak out Freddy Krueger! Bad luck has a bloody new name. Sergeant Joe, Friday the 13th. 6:23 a.m. Arrived at the home of Mrs. Veronica Pifflespurts. Decided to ask a few questions. Is this your axe, ma'am?
No. That belongs to my husband. He's a fireman. Are you all right, officer? You look awfully nervous.
And you say you're home alone?
That's right, officer. Why?
So if I were to murder you, there'd be no witnesses, huh?
Murder me? What the? Oh, no. Get back. You're going to chop me up with the axe,
ma'am. Just the axe. The story you're about to see is horrible. The names have been left the same so we wouldn't have to bother with thinking up new ones. Witness the boundless terror of Sergeant Joe Friday the 13th, tonight, only on Rise Guys Vision.
Oh, I think you stabbed me to death. Oh.
Well, people say that once you're over 50, everything you have has headed south. I could tell you all about that. But if you think that's true of this girl Nancy, well, I got something here that'll make you shut your mouth. Oh, sing it! These boobs were made for gawking. I know that's what you'll do. She's got these two little assets, and she's showing them thanks to Hugh Hefner, the Playboy guy. Isn't that clever? Oh! Wait, there's more. You're gonna love this part. People ask, hey, what's your little secret? Come on, Nancy. How come they don't suffer from the sag? Well, I'll tell you. It's not such a very tough achievement. You know why? She keeps just enough plastic in each bag. The secret's out, Nancy. These boobs were made for gawking. I know that's what you'll do. She's got these two little assets, and she's showing them thanks to Hugh. Oh, come on, boys. Start gawking. Oh, nobody's retouched this much film since they made Forrest Gump. Give me a break, Nancy.
Polite Pete leaves a nice, courteous message on people's answering machines. He identifies himself, gives his number, the time he called, and brief message. Hi, this is Polite Pete. You've got my number. And, let's see, Alan Frio's on, so it's about, 6:15-ish. And I just called to see if your daffodils are blooming yet. Give me a buzz. Ta-ta.
Oh, yeah. Raunchy Ralph leaves a courteous message, too. Like, hey, this is Ed McMahon. Hey, if you would have been home, you would have won $10 million. Dumbass. One more thing.
I can't believe it. Polite Pete always calls friends at an appropriate hour. Oh, Mr. Finkel works early, so it's too late to give him a jingle and ask if they've named their new Cocker Spaniel yet. I'll just have to wait till tomorrow, though I won't sleep a wink because I'm dying to find out. I hope they pick Dirk.
Oh, Dirk? What kind of hell name is that? Raunchy Ralph thinks it's very appropriate to call some people very late at night.
Oh.
You know, during Playboy After Dark. I searched through the phone book for the names of new lady friends and give them a ring and quip, yo, baby, yo. Hey, did you order a pizza? Because I got your sausage right here. Doinkity, doink, doink, doink.
I'm sure you deliver in 15 seconds or less. Polite Pete knows the phone is not a toy, but rather a valuable communication tool. I've got all the emergency numbers posted near the phone, and remember my motto, only call 911 if you're under the gun.
Oh, yeah. Raunchy Ralph only calls 911 during emergency, too.
What?
Yeah, like, when I got a vitally important question. Like, just the other night, I called up and says, hello, 911. Hey, where's Billy Shatner? I think there's something wrong with my butt.
That's another story. So when's another episode of Polite Pete?
And Raunchy Ralph, hey, Pete.
What?
Bite my call waiting.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, the terrifying bestseller from Anne Rice Krispie explodes onto the screen in a bloody torrent of blood and gooey stuff. It's really scary. Don't miss Job Interview with the Vampire.
This is a pretty impressive resume here, sir. Let's see. You were a night watchman.
That's right, yes.
And then you were a night watchman and a night watchman.
Yes, and most recently I worked at the blood bank in new accounts.
Boy, now, don't take this the wrong way, but the bosses here are sticklers for good personal grooming.
I know, I'm sorry, but when you cast no reflection in the mirror, You have a lot of bad hair days.
We're not sticking our necks out when we say it's the scariest movie of the year. Anne Rice Krispies' job interview with the vampire.
Let's see here. I see you used to work in the circus.
Yes, I was a jugular. Jugular.
It would appear that you really prefer evening hours, huh?
That's correct, especially the graveyard shift. That 9 to 5 grind drives me batty. What is your problem? I'm not going to hurt you.
No, it's all those lame vampire jokes. I can't stand it. Oh, please, no more, I beg you.
Job interview with the vampire tonight, only on Rise Guys Vision.
Hey, you know, every time I go to the movies, I hate that people say, shh, be quiet, you.
Why is that?
Because they don't like my coffin. I'm on the roll. Smoking. Want to see me turn into a bat?
Halloween is over, but the real horror, the most chilling creature of them all, has yet to step out of the darkness. Rise Guys Vision presents the creepiest comedy, the most horrific ha-ha ever, Frankensteinfeld.
It's alive! It's alive!
All right, take it easy, I'm alive, but what's the deal with this? I've got scars and stitches all over my face and head. I've got these metal bolts sticking out of my neck. I'll tell you this, I'm not going to hold my breath waiting for GQ to call, you know what I'm saying?
See Jerry live, or is it dead, on stage, and laugh along as he muddles through everyday life with his monster pals on Frankensteinfeld.
So, Wolfman, you want to go to the game tonight? Eh?
Not tonight, no.
No?
No.
No?
No, I said I don't want to go to the game tonight.
We haven't been to a game in months. What's the deal?
Nothing personal. It's just, it's embarrassing for me when the villagers start chasing you through the stands with their torches.
I see. Okay, all right. You're embarrassed to go to the game with me. You don't think maybe it might be a little embarrassing for me when the full moon comes up and you start howling and drooling and scratching yourself in places only a dog can reach? What's up with that?
Don't miss Frankensteinfeld tonight, only on Rise Guys Vision.
Hello? Oh, look, I'm sorry I haven't called. I've been very busy.
Hey, who's that, Jerry?
It's just my mummy. What's the deal with that?
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, the sizzling new film dealing with questions that have haunted our nation for 30 years. Questions like, where can you find Lyndon Johnson bikini swimwear? Or a Fidel Castro Rubik's Cuber? Or Ich bin ein Eyeliner? The answers in Oliver Stone's controversial blockbuster, JFK Mart.
Attention JFK Mart shoppers, we have a blue light special in our children's section on the popular new activity book, Where's Oswaldo? Your kids will have hours of fun searching for the gun-toting Cuban sympathizer hidden amongst a sea of conspirators, Secret Service agents, and people watching a passing motorcade. Where's Oswaldo? Now on blue light special. I hope you find him before Jack Ruby does. Haha, that's a joke.
Oliver Stone's JFK Mart. Find out what really happened and hear his stirring speeches one more time.
And so, my fellow employees, remember, ask not what your customer can do for you, ask what you can do for your customer.
It's the store that won't go away. JFK Mart. Tonight, only on Rise Guys Vision.
Attention hemorrhoid sufferers, fast relief now available in our pharmaceutical department with new Dallas School Book suppositories. There's the customer behind that grassy knoll. Uh-oh.
Hi, Polite Pete always offers to rub the other sunbathers with his sunscreen. Your back's looking a little pinky there, but don't worry, I've got some Sun Factor 30, no problem.
Raunchy Ralph, he rubs himself while watching the bikini-clad women on the beach.
Oh!
Hey, baby, you want to see my tan line? Doinkity doink, doink, doink.
Sorry, ma'am. Oh, Polite Pete always helps the kiddies on the beach make sandcastles. You're doing a fabulous job on that wall, Billy. I see architecture in your future.
Raunchy Ralph, he always jumps and stomps on the kids' sandcastles. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, you little bum wipe? Go cry to your mommy? Here comes Godzilla. Hurrah! Hurrah! Hey, after another six-pack, I'll fill your moat.
Oh, Polite Pete always brings a life preserver. I always come prepared and warns other swimmers about potentially hazardous waters. Careful, there's an undertow out there. Careful, careful.
Raunchy Ralph, he likes to dare the other swimmers to swim in the undertow. Hey, I'll give you $5 to dive in that whirlpool. And then he throws raw meat into the water and screams, "Shark! Shark!
Oh.
Everybody get out!" Fooled you dumbasses.
Ralphie did it. So ends another episode of Polite Pete.
And Raunchy Ralph, hey Petey.
What?
Bite my snorkel.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, it's the true story of 3 astronauts orbiting Earth in a crippled spacecraft. What's worse, their chances of survival depend on the stoned goofball back at Mission Control. Don't miss Tom Hanks and Pauly Shore in Apollo 13. Houston, we've got a problem.
Chill out, bro. You think you've got problems? We're out of salsa down here, dude.
Houston, I'm serious. We've experienced a complete loss of cabin pressure.
Hey, don't get your panties in a bunch, Moon Man. At least you got a cabin. On my last vacay, I had to sleep out on the beach like I got a total sand wedgie, bro.
They're trapped in space, millions of miles from home, depending on the advice of a bozo who spent his whole life in orbit. Don't miss Apollo 13.
So, like, how's it hanging, Astro dude?
Houston, we have a total failure of all onboard systems. We're going to have to attempt re-entry on manual.
Oh, re-entry on manual. Oh, Space Bro's been away from the Betty so long, he's gonna blast off his own rocket.
And that's not what I meant.
Apollo 13, tonight on Rise Guys Vision, right after an accordion-playing Native American saves an English sailor in Pocahontas.
You and me, we both know why I'm here. You're a hooker and I've had way too much beer. I'd take you to a hotel room if I could. I'm short of money, but I've got plenty of wood, so I know what we can do. I wanna be J like you. Now look at you. Hey honey, did you see when he was joking with Jay Leno on TV? The cops caught him with one Miss Divine Brown. Was she divine when she was going down? Are he and Liz Hurley through? I wanna be J like you. I'll wear my mint condom too. I wanna be J like you. I wanna be J like you. I wanna be J like you. I wanna be J like you.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, far in the past, the world was in chaos and only one man could save it. Sylvester Stallone is judge, jury, and executioner. And he's also Fred Flintstone in Judge Fred.
Yo, Barney, can I get a ride to the Royal Order of Buffalo's meeting?
Hey, sorry, Judge Fred. I can't get out of the house tonight. Old Betty's really laying down the law.
Oh, yeah? You tell her I am the law.
Stallone is Flintstone in Judge Fred. Tonight, right after the Mighty Morphin Power Tool Rangers. Only on Rise Guys Vision.
I'll teach that damn saber-toothed cat to lock me out of my own house. Yabba dabba yo, kitty.
Hi, Polite Pete gets to the campsite early. That way I get the best spot, and after I put up my tent, I can help my neighbors set up camp too. Let me know if you need help with that tent pole. I'm good with those.
Oh, I bet you are.
And there's nothing that spreads goodwill among campers anymore than sharing your bug spray. Who needs that not?
Raunchy Ralph, he's usually pretty drunk by the time he reaches the campsite, so he likes to spend the first few hours sleeping under somebody's trailer.
Look out, Ralph's there!
Yeah. And then I come out at night in my bear suit, rummaging around the other campsites looking for free beer. Roar! Roar, you dumbasses! Hey, watch out, the beer bear's here!
Your zipper's showing. Polite Pete carefully builds a small, controlled fire each night. Perfect for roasting weenies and toasting marshmallows. Come on, everybody, group sing along. I'll start. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Oh, Raunchy Ralph, he loves fire too. And there's no need to waste time looking for wood, because I always bring plenty of gasoline. And I got some Doors music and some dope sticks for my sing-along, Petey. Time to set the night on fire!
Trying to sleep, do you mind? Oh, when the camping fun has ended, Pete reminds everyone to give a hoot, don't pollute, don't leave any debris. Remember, this is where the birdies and squirrels live, and hey, how would you like it if somebody came to your house and left garbage all over? I mean, come on.
I don't think there are too many squirrels left over after last night's fire, Petey. Oh, but cleaning up is so easy. I just dump all my trash in somebody's motorhome and one more beer here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'll be glad to put out that fire for you.
So ends another episode of Polite Pete.
And Raunchy Ralph, hey, Pete.
What?
Bite my Coleman lantern.
And now, from the producers of What the Hell Happened, it's America's hottest talk show, What the is your problem? And now, here's your host, Raunchy.
Hey, everybody, welcome to What the is your problem? The show where we routinely kick celebrity ass. But before we get to that, it's time once again to fire up the Raunchy Ralph Doinko-meter. Yeah. Now, I mentioned the chick, and our Doinko-meter measures the audience reaction to determine how doinkable she is. Yeah. All right, now today's chick is Alicia Silverstone.
Doinkity, doink, doink, doink.
Oh, yes, a perfect score on the Doinko-meter. Hey, if you don't think she's doinkable, you're not only clueless, you must be penisless too, huh? All right, now, it's time to bring out today's guest, one of the hottest female artists in music today. Would you please welcome Courtney Love?
Oh, boy, this should be about as much fun as a heavy flow day.
Hey, watch your language, you stupid. Anyway, now I hear you was on some airplane with your stinky feet up on the seat in front of you with no panties on.
What about it, Neanderthal dick?
Well, you don't exactly put my seat in the upright position, if you know what I mean. Now, Courtney Love, I got to ask you this. What the is your problem?
Fact is, I don't have a problem, but it sounds to me like somebody in this room has a penis the size of a chapstick.
Oh, what a clever quip. Hey, Courtney, here's an idea. Now, your band's name is Hole, right?
What about it?
Yeah. Now, why don't you record your next album in the bathroom somewhere, and then you can call the album Hole in the Head. Hole in the Head, get it?
That's it. I am out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you go, everybody gather around. Now, how about a Doinko-meter reading on Courtney Love? I don't believe it. The bitch busted the Doinko-meter. And don't worry, we'll get it fixed before the next show. We'll see y'all next time, everybody, on What the is your problem?
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, if you think Dumb and Dumber is stupid, you ain't seen nothing yet. Don't miss the knee-slapping, lowbrow misadventures of a kickboxing Belgian bozo and his cannibalistic clown pal in Von Dumb and Dumber. You know, the worst thing about driving cross-country like this is the food. You never get enough to eat.
I don't know. I have no problem eating at these truck stops.
I think these cooks are horrible.
Not if you cook them properly.
They're dumb, they're driving, and at least one of them considers the country to be his own personal buffet. Don't miss Von Dumb and Dumber!
Come on, you guys. Hurry up and order, for heaven's sake.
I'm so very sorry. I just can't make up my mind.
You're waffling again. You're Belgian, right?
Yeah.
Well, just get some Belgian waffles.
Didn't see that coming.
It's much tougher for me.
Why is that? You're usually not real picky.
I know, but I can't decide between flapjacks or sloppy joes.
I'm dizzy with laughter. Sit don't forget your sense of humor, your sense of outrage, or your Visa card, because not only do they not take American Express, they think it's a railroad. Von Dom and Dauber, tonight, right after Sinbad and Michael Landon star in Little House Guest on the Prairie. Only on Rise Guys Vision.
Can I get a doggy bag with that?
Ah.
2, 3. It wasn't my fault, 'cause she just sat there begging for me to put my plutonium rod in her cavern. And the first time I was large outside the presence of Marge was when she went down on me at Moe's Tavern. 'Cause the sex that we had wasn't bad, but she always got mad when I stopped to watch Scratchy and Itchy. Yeah. Now she cries when she learns that my big Mr. Burns won't be back inside her thighs, and she gets so bitchy. Hey, give me a break! And Duff Beer just reminds me of the dress she wore when Marge went away. It's not fair for to blame me after we were through that she went coo. You oughta know.
Hi. Polite Pete always arrives early for his doctor's appointment. Might be forms to fill out. And he comforts other patients in the waiting room. Oh, Mrs. Finkel, listen, I'm sure that painful rectal itch is nothing. But remember, laughter's the best medicine.
Oh, Pete, why does it not surprise me you know a lot about painful rectal itching?
Oh!
Raunchy Ralph is always late for his appointment. Hey, so I had a few drinks at the Topless Bar on the way.
Oh.
And he chats with the other patients, too. Hey, old man, hey, you don't look too good. I hope you got a living will. Hey, is that a new Rolex watch on your wrist there? Whoa.
Polite Pete is always cheerful and friendly to the nurse taking his blood pressure. I keep my blood pressure down thanks to a low-fat diet and daily jazzercise, and a 1 and a 2 and a swing and a 2.
Raunchy Ralph is always loud and obnoxious.
No kidding.
And makes lewd remarks to the nurses. Hey, which one of you is the head nurse, huh? Doinkity, doink, doink, doink. Oh, it must be the one with the doity knees. You get it, Petey?
Yeah, I get it. Ho, ho, ho. Polite Pete is always helpful when being examined by the doctor. Okay, I'll cough and I'll try not to giggle like last time. Sorry. And he compliments the doctor on a job well done. You were thorough yet gentle. Thanks.
Raunchy Ralph, he always complains when being examined by the doctor. Hey, Dr. Weirdo. Hey, I think you've been examining that area long enough.
You can't find anything.
And when the doctor leaves, Ralph steals stuff out of the drawers. Hey, maybe I could use these rubber gloves on the nurses. Attention, calling all nurses. All nurses, come see Ralphie.
Oh, Ralph's got syringes. Run. So ends another episode of Polite Pete.
And Raunchy Ralph, hey, Pete.
What?
Bite my stethoscope.
What the hell happened? That's what I want to know. What the hell happened? That's the name of my show. Coming to you live from next to my boxing glove-shaped pool at my new house in Vegas, down the street from Wayne Newton's crib. I'm former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. And hey, I really want to thank today's guest for coming on the show, because I know he ain't been feeling too good. Would you join me in welcoming, please, Mickey Mantle's liver? Let's wheel him out here. Hey, Livy, how you doing? What's up?
I'm afraid my time is up, Mike, but I'm trying not to be bitter about it. You know, me and the Mick, we had some good times, and now he's gonna dump me for a younger, healthier liver.
Yeah, you know, Mickey Mantle was a legendary player. Everybody looked up to him, and now we hear he needs a new liver. So I got to ask you one thing, Mickey Mantle's liver. What the hell happened?
Well, Mike, as you know, Mickey was the all-time Yankee leader in doubles.
Oh, I thought Lou Gehrig was.
No, man. I mean double martinis. The guy was more full of booze than OJ's ears at a Parents Without Partners mixer. You know, Mickey set the league record for highest BAL.
Let's see, batting average left-handed?
No, blood alcohol level.
I guess you and Mickey and the other Yankees partied pretty hard in the old days, huh?
Oh, yeah. You know, in fact, I don't want to jinx myself here, Mike, but I understand I've been nominated for the Yankee Organ Hall of Fame.
The Organ Hall of Fame? Say what?
Yeah, you know how they have those monuments to all the great players at Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out they got something similar at some lab in the Bronx.
Say what?
Yeah, all the various body parts of former Yankee greats on display.
Body parts?
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh, let's see.
They got Lou Gehrig's heart, of course. I think Babe Ruth's colon is in there. He made it on the first ballot. And Yogi Berra's brain.
Now, wait a minute. Don't Yogi still need his brain?
Nah, he never used it anyway, so he donated it to the hall.
Well, Mickey Mantle's liver, we wish you and the Mick all the best, and we thank you for joining us today on Join Me, Livy.
What the hell happened?
Say, what else they got in Yankee Organ Hall of Fame?
Well, I understand they had a big dick in there yesterday, but that just turned out to be George Steinbrenner visiting.
Hey, you want to go get a drink after the show?
I'm glad you asked me that.
Tonight on Rise Guys Vision, it's the hot new movie that's rated NC-17. That's NC for nude cartoons. Don't miss Rocket J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle the Moose, Rocky and Bullwinkle, masquerading as a pair of bare-breasted strippers in Show Squirrels.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a fake booby out of my bra.
Again? But that trick never works.
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! Oh, no doubt about it. I gotta get a new bra.
Don't miss Rocky and Bullwinkle in Show Squirrels tonight, right after the smash hit video game movie from Australia, Mortal Wombat. It's all tonight.
Only on Rise Guys Vision.
Hey, watch it, Bullwinkle. You poked me with your antler.
Sorry, Rock, but that's not my antler.
Hokey smokes!
Polite Pete loves getting into the holiday spirit by going to the mountains and cutting his own Christmas tree down. Timber! Oh, this one's perfect. I just love the smell of fresh pine, as long as I don't get sticky sap on my hands, that is. Ooh, sticky, sticky, ooh, sticky, ooh!
Raunchy Ralph also loves getting into the holiday spirit. My holiday spirit consists of this bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh!
Then Ralph cuts down a tree in his neighbor's yard in the middle of the night. Hey, the lights are nice too. Hey, if you're gonna steal a tree, you might as well steal the lights too.
That's not funny, Ralph. Mr. Finkel spent all day putting those lights up. Oh, Polite Pete enjoys giving and receiving Christmas presents. This is for you, Timmy, Malibu Barbie. I hope you like it. And Pete appreciates every present given to him. Oh, thank you so much for the lovely red sweater, Aunt Louise. This is going to be the best Christmas ever. Yippee!
Say, that Bobby's gonna go great with the Easy Bake Oven you gave Timmy last year.
I thought so.
Raunchy Ralph, he likes getting gifts on Christmas. It's the giving part Ralph has a problem with. And when Raunchy Ralph opens his presents, he yells, "Hey, what the hell is this crap?" Next year, it's a cash-only deal.
Can't believe it. Polite Pete likes to have all the children gather around while he reads "'Twas the night before Christmas," and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a little mousey. I just love to see their little faces light up like Christmas trees. Who wants to go caroling?
Raunchy Ralph, he likes to have all the little brats gather around too. And then he tells them, "Hey, there's no Santa Claus. Santa Claus is dead. Your parents, they're liars. They've been lying to you your whole life, you little dumbasses."
I can't believe it. Just for that, I'm not going to invite you over for my annual showing of It's a Wonderful Life starring Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to stay home and watch Blowing My Way with Misty Mellons. Boinkity, boink, boink, boink.
You've gone too far, Ralphie. It's Christmas. Santa, Ralphie's been bad.
Hey, Petey.
What?
Bite my stocking stuffer.
Oh.
I'm Santa and I'm stuck at the mall. Ho ho, I'm Santa, I just sit here, that's all. Ho ho, I'm Santa sitting up on a stage. Ho ho, I'm Santa making minimum wage. The kids sit on my lap. If I'm lucky, they won't crap. Their noses are runny and their lists are long. Will you tell me where my life went wrong? Ho ho!
And if I hear one more thing about the Power Rangers, someone's gonna get hurt. Man, I gotta empty my toy bag. If you know what I mean.
Ho ho!
Jeez.
Ho ho! Ho ho!
Celebrate Christmas the old-fashioned way. Hurry down to Uncle Crockett's Christmas Acres, where you can cut, catch, and kill the Christmas spirit just like the old days. Chop down your own tree and catch your own delicious food.
Come on, Timmy. Shoot it. Shoot it.
But I don't want to, Dad.
Nice.
Nice shot, son. Now, let's eviscerate that gobbler.
Oh, gee, couldn't we just get McNuggets or something?
You can even build your own shelter in the frosty December air.
Hurry, Dad, I'm freezing.
Hold on, kids. Just a little more sod for this lean-to. Bring it over. Oh, this is going to be the best Christmas ever.
So come on down and caught, catch, and kill the Christmas spirit the old-fashioned way at Uncle Crockett's Christmas Acres, because Uncle Crockett had a lousy childhood.
Uncle Crockett's Christmas Acres. Call now for reservations. Uncle Crockett Incorporated not responsible for loss of life or limb due to bear attack or exposure. Firearms not included.
And the sign said, Christmas trees for sale, it's time to buy your pine. So I packed all the kids in the back of the car and rushed over to get in line. They said, it'll cost so much more than you have, now what are you gonna do? So I laughed at them and said, when I buy, it certainly won't be from you. Pines, pines, everywhere there's pines, sprucing up the scenery with bushy green vines. Stick one on your car, tied up with twine. Pines, pines, everywhere there's pines, sprucing up the scenery with bushy green vines. Stick one on your car, tied up with twine. Pines, pines, everywhere there's pines, sprucing up the scenery with bushy green vines.
KRXQ93 Rock.
Yeah. Deck the halls with balls.
Can I have some money now?
People come from miles around. Talking about my decorations. Till the day I take them down. Talking about my decorations. Lights on every windowsill. Talking about my decorations. Can't afford my electric bill. Talking about my decorations. My decorations. These are my decorations, baby. Wonder if I should flock my tree. It's lit up like Ted Kennedy. Talking about my decorations. Lights on every reindeer hoof. Talking about my decorations. Hope I don't fall off my roof. Talking about my decorations. These are my decorations. These are my decorations, baby. Yeah. Talking about my decorations. My decorations. My decorations.
On the first day of Christmas in Sacramento, see a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the second day of Christmas in Sacramento, see Dooley Fogg and a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the third day of Christmas in Sacramento, see Three Strikes You're Out, Dooley Fogg and a brand new Rice Guy CD. Good, Ralph. On the fourth day of Christmas in Sacramento, see 4 years of Pete, Three Strikes You're Out, Dooley Fogg and the brand new Rice Guy CD. On the fifth day of Christmas in Sacramento, see Fog-Driven Kings, 4 years of Pete, Three Strikes You're Out, Dooley Fogg and the brand new Rice Guy CD.
Oh, Ralph, isn't it nice of the local celebrities to help us out at Christmas time?
All figured out, Pete, all lit up on eggnog.
Oh!
On the sixth day of Christmas in Sacramento, see 6 nights of kicking, 5 driven kings, 4 years of Pete, Three Strikes You're Out, Dooley Fogg and the 11th day of Christmas in Sacramento City.
7 TV stations.
6 nights of kicking. 5 dribbling kings. 4 years of Pete.
3 strikes, you're out to leave hard.
And a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the 8th day of Christmas in Sacramento City.
8 bodies buried. 7 TV stations.
6 nights of kicking. 5 dribbling kings. 4 years of Pete.
3 strikes, you're out to leave hard.
And a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the 9th day of Christmas in Sacramento City.
9 malls for shopping.
8 bodies buried. Oh! 7 TV stations.
6 nights of kicking. 5 dribbling kings.
Yeah.
4 years of
Pete.
3 strikes, you're out to leave hard.
And a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the 10th day of Christmas in Sacramento City.
10 years of Tesla.
9 malls for shopping.
8 bodies buried. 7 TV stations.
6 nights of kicking. 5 dribbling kings.
4 years of
Pete.
3 strikes, you're out to leave hard.
And a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the 11th day of Christmas in Sacramento City.
11 State Fair corn dogs.
10 years of Tesla.
9 malls for shopping.
8 bodies buried. 7 TV stations.
6 nights of kicking. 5 dribbling kings. Give me the rock.
4 years of
Pete.
3 strikes, you're out to leave hard.
And a brand new Rice Guy CD. On the 12th day of Christmas in Sacramento City.
12 flood gauge busting.
11 State Fair corn dogs.
10 years of Tesla.
9 malls for shopping.
8 bodies buried.
7
TV stations.
6 nights of kicking. 5 dribbling kings.
4 years of
Pete.
3 strikes, you're out to leave hard.
And a brand new Rice Guy CD.
Merry Christmas, Ralph.
Oh, bite my candy cane, Petey.
Oh, it's my favorite Christmas tune, Goody!
Oh, this dumbass long one.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Yeah, what's his name, Larry?
That's not funny, Ralphie. Let's see now. 8 maids a milking.
Hey, milk this, you maids.
Oh.
Hey, let me know when you get to the part about the 6-pack, okay?
All mixed up. 6 pipers piping.
5 doinkity doink, 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 doinks.
Oh, 4 calling birds.
3 French maids in those little French maid outfits,
Oh.
and the chick from the Partridge Family.
Jeez, I just hope you don't mean little Tracy. Oh, jeez.